Damn. Um, okay. So, hello, welcome back to another video, and today, this is the second take of me filming this. Today we're going to be talking about and finishing this little mini trilogy that we have of how to sell, okay? And today we're going to be talking about the final two problems, trust and price. So, let's jump straight into it. What is the trust problem? So, the thing with the thing with selling is that you've after you've done everything, after you've created the value, after you've found the leads, and after you have explained their problem, you have to make them trust you to solve the problem. First thing you need to do, testimonials. You need reliable testimonials, okay? And the easiest way to do that is to, first of all, offer your services for free because they because if they won't pay you anything, then there's no risk. So they're obviously going to trust you. Because the thing with trust is that the only thing you're worried about is losing some capital. One sec, I am texting someone. Okay, anyways, back to my point. And the way, the thing with testimonials is that you have to make them you have to get testimonials that are as close to your target customer as possible. So, for example, um, let's say you mow lawns for your business, and then your target customer is really really rich people that have huge lawns. If that's the case, then your testimonial should be really really rich people with huge lawns. You can't just go to a random house with a tiny lawn, mow it, and then be like, oh, look at the before and after, I can get this done in an hour. Because what the really really rich people will think is, oh, you only got this done in an hour because the lawn is really small. But if your testimonial is another really really rich person with a huge lawn, then and then you say I can get this done within an hour, they'll be like, okay, the sizes of the lawns are around the same, so I should trust him that he can get this done in under an hour. Okay, that's the first thing with testimonials. Um, this is another example. Just ignore this. Anyways, guarantees. Best way to do this is a money back guarantee. The thing with guarantees is that what people will think is he guaranteed that if I don't make my money, then if I'm not getting the value, then not, like, I'm gonna get my money back, right? And if he doesn't, then I can sue him. So that means I'll definitely get my money back. So basically, what they're thinking is, oh, it's free, but I'm just putting a deposit, and if it works, then it's going to be worth the price, right? So the money back guarantee thing, you're typically going to see you see this everywhere, refunds, stuff like that. And the best way to do this is a 30-day money back guarantee. Okay, and there are other sorts of guarantees, but the the most intriguing thing for most people is that they can get their money back. So that's why I suggest a money back guarantee. And if they don't see results within 30 days, then they get their money back. That's the deal. Okay? Then, personal connection. This is the least important out of testimonials, guarantees, and personal connection, but I thought that we should still talk about it. Let's say you're let's say you get a random call, no caller ID, unknown number, and they call you and then they call you and be like, okay, I have a proposition. I can make you $1,000 if you give me 100. You're not gonna believe them, right? You're gonna think like, oh, you're a scammer. Go fuck off. But if it's your friend, if it's your best friend who you've known for tens of thousands of years, that might be an exaggeration, but you get the idea. If it's your friend that you've known for a long time, then you're going to be like, okay, I trust you. I trust that you're not going to scam the fuck out of me because I've trusted you over these 10 years. So, but the thing is, we can't just befriend someone for 10 years just to pitch them. If you're just that dedicated to doing it, how good luck, and I wish you all the best. But the best way to do this is use emotions. Sorry, is to realize that personal connection is purely emotional, right? There's no logic to it. It's purely something emotional. So you have to reach out. So what you do is you reach out without a pitch. You reach out trying to be their friend, and then I'm sorry. You reach out trying to be their friend, and then they're going to be like, okay, sure, blah blah blah, and then you offer your services as if you're trying to help them, and they're only paying you they because it's quote unquote fair, right? And if you do this, then you're focusing on building a relationship with them, and you pitch them as a friend. I should stop checking my phone. I'm sorry. Okay, price done. Oh, sorry, trust done. Price. Now let's talk about price. So, first thing, the higher urgency you have, the higher the price you can charge. If a bag is $1,000, but and it's the market value, then you're probably not going to buy it. But if it's $1,500 discounted from 2,000, your mind goes to thinking, oh, I'm getting $2,000 worth of value for 1,500, which means it's a deal, and I'm getting a good deal, so I should probably buy it, even though the discount is all year round, and in reality, they're they're just selling it as a $1,500 product. It's just that they have the extra 2,000 discounted so that you will think that there's urgency, but in reality, there's not. But you can give urgency by saying you are onboarding limited clients, or you're onboarding them at a price for a limited time, aka a discount, a limited time discount, right? So limited limited things, higher urgency justifies a higher price. Second of all, with prices are all relative. A $1 million car is very expensive to people like to regular ass people, but to Elon Musk, $1 million is the equivalent of him buying a hot dog. I'm not joking. Anyways, um, what am I saying? I am sorry. I keep stuttering. Um, the way he makes the way you justify prices is that if you sell $1,000 products to a broke college student, they're probably not going to buy it because $1,000 is probably what they make in 2 months. But if you give $1,000 to a college student from a wealthy family, which is probably 2 weeks of their allowance, then of course they're probably going to accept your pitch. So that's why you have to pitch to people and businesses with more money. But but if you go too high, then they're not going to really see you. It's like if I pitched Amazon to be their copywriter and all they have to do is pay me $200,000. Sure, they might make $200,000 within 40 minutes, but but they are not going to see my message. They're making too much money to care about me, right? And the competition is too high. So what I personally recommend is businesses and people making around 10 to 100K per month. That's just a sweet spot. So that's the sweet spot where people where they're not so rich they that they're not a human being, but also not so poor that they're being frugal. And lastly, you have to be why you. You have to tell them, why should I choose you? Why should I drink Coca-Cola instead of Pepsi, right? So this then I'm going to share a method that I did with Ali Abdaal's VSL. So something unique about it is a large productivity community, and I said it's neither a productivity course nor a habit tracking app. So what I did is that I made a new category. The new category is, let's say it's category A, and the only thing in that category is um Ali Abdaal's course. Okay, let's eliminate all of this, and let's say the healthy sodas don't exist. Your competitors are Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Fanta, and Sprite, and you're trying to sell healthy soda, TM. And you're trying to sell this, right? So what you're going to say is that you're going to create a new category, like this is a healthy soda, and just say, hey, healthy sodas are the best for you. Notice I don't say healthy sodas are the best. I just say healthy sodas are the best for you. I'm just recommending you this category, because if you know how to find leads, don't you're going to have only a certain type of people, right? So you're going to show them how this category is better for them than the other category, which is regular sodas, right? And then they're going to be like, oh, I need to buy a healthy soda. What healthy sodas are there to pick from? And then they realize, oh, there's only one healthy soda TM, so I'm going to buy healthy soda TM. There, you have succeeded. They didn't catch on that you're trying to sell them. You were just trying to give them a recommendation of healthy sodas, and funnily enough, the only choice was you. And I know that, like, you might think, oh, does that mean I have to innovate and be a fucking inventor? No, 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 no. First of all, these don't have to be revolutionary. Like, if a soda is healthy or not, that's like revolutionary, right? Like the first healthy soda, like Diet Coke, it's huge right now. But what you need to know right now, but your category doesn't have to be that concrete. For example, for LifeOS, there's only so many productivity communities, courses, whatever. But I marketed myself as neither a course, community, or a habit tracking app. I'm not those things. I am my own thing, right? So I am my own category. I don't really know exactly what it is. Like, I know exactly what it is, but I can't describe it because it's a new category. So I marketed that category to his viewers, and they're like, oh, this category of productivity stuff is what I should get. What type of productivity stuff? Oh, LifeOS from Ali Abdaal. That was a bit rambly, but I hope you get the idea. And lastly, let's talk about how you understand which problems you have. So the main problems are finding leads, lead problems, explanation problems, trust problems, price problems, and that's it. So if you have a low pitch reply rate, you have a problem with the leads and a problem with your explanation, aka your pitch. If you reach out to 1,000 people and you only get like 1% or half a percent of replies, actually probably lower. If you reach out to 1,000 businesses and only two of them reply to you, that's a low pitch reply rate. You have to solve these problems. If they reply, which they become leads and they don't go to your website, that's also a problem with your leads and your explanation. That means they're not intrigued. They reply, but they're not intrigued. If people go to your website but they don't get on a call, that means the explanation, especially on your website, is bad. Or they might have saw the price and thought it wasn't worth it. If you can get them on a call, but you can't get them to sell, that means your sales explanation was bad, or they wanted to come on to see if they could negotiate the price, but they couldn't, so they didn't buy, or they can't trust you. If people don't trust you, they'll get on a call with you to see, oh, let's see how risky it is. But if they're finish the call and they still think it's risky, that's a problem with your trust. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much. This is my second time doing this and recording this video. Hopefully it will load, and goodbye.